Hello everyone, I'm Apurva Pandita and you're watching LiveLaw. As we all know that there has been an evident increase in the representation of women within the legal profession. But now the question that we have is, do we have as many women lawyers entering the profession across India as men? To this, Chief Justice of India himself revealed that a large degree of responsibility lies on us today to create conditions in which women can practice on an equal platform as men and therefore be recognized as equal contributors. He also recognized that many young women lawyers can be virtually remarked for their dedication, for not misleading the court, for being extremely fair and sometimes even very tough with the court. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, while speaking at an event organized by the Gender Sensitization and Internal Complaints Committee, presented a picture of both sides of the coin. While on one hand he highlighted the promising developments in the legal profession, on the other hand he also talked about the unpleasant aspects that need to be addressed, such as incidents of inappropriate behavior towards women or use of sexist language and unsavory jokes, etc. Two important announcements that he made. First is the launch of a glossary of inappropriate gendered terms used in the legal discourse. Let me break it into more simpler terms as to what this means. So while reading judgments or orders, it is a very common occurrence and observation, even for a general public like us, that we come across words like concubine when a woman is in relationship, or women being referred to as keeps in cases of domestic violence. The Chief Justice also recalled that he himself has come across these words in various judgments. And as we know that acknowledgement of a problem is the very first step towards solving it. And this is what he explained himself, that preparing this glossary will help to facilitate an understanding of the problems within our minds. To give a few more details about this glossary has been prepared by a committee chaired by Calcutta High Court Judge Moushami Bhattacharya. Some other significant figures were also involved in this process, like former judges Prabha Sridevan, Geeta Mittal and Professor Jhuma Sen. Although this glossary of inappropriate gendered terms is almost complete, it hasn't been unveiled yet, but is soon expected to be released. Now, the second most important announcement that he made is the creation of a large space for women lawyers in the Supreme Court building. What this would mean? Well, the Supreme Court of India has announced that the building of the Supreme Court will soon be reconstructed so as to include a large space for women lawyers. The building committee, along with Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul and CPWD, that is the Central Public Works Department, had prepared a proposal. This proposal depicted as to what the futuristic Supreme Court building would look like. And the positive news is that a large space on the ground floor has been reserved for Women's Bar Association. Well, apart from these announcements, Chief Justice of India also pointed out a crucial issue, that there must be zero tolerance for sexual harassment or inappropriate behavior targeting women. He added, we need to emphasize this, that these kinds of behavior are not acceptable. Another good point to note is that over 50% and in some states over 60% of judicial officers are women. While acknowledging this point, he said, this holds great promise for the future because these women who are entering into the workspace today are going to define the values, the traditions, and the aspirations for present and the future. So all in all, it is the duty of both the lawyers and the judges to collaborate in transforming the legal profession into equal opportunity one. That was all for today's video. I hope that you like our content, and if you do, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And for more such updates, keep watching LiveLaw.